Hey up, my old buckhead. Stu's back with another whip, sip and chat. And this one I'm sipping on some Iron Brew Extra, which is my favourite drink. It's originated from Scotland. It's kind of a, if you've never heard of it before, it's a mixed fruit drink with a secret recipe. And the extra one is a hell of a lot more tastier than the Iron Brew sugar free. Of course, they're both sugar free, but I highly recommend this one. So let's crack on with it. So hopefully then you can see my progress of what I've done so far. I think I've done half. Would you say that's half?
Yeah, that's about half that is.
Sparky.
Yeah.
Do you think it's coming up on the camera? You can see that the screen properly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
can you see
clear.
it properly?
Yeah, it's really clear.
Spent a couple of hours. Day is it today? It's Sunday the 7th.
Yep.
I spent a couple of hours on Friday, couple Saturday, and I've tried multi-tooling, which I'm starting to get to grips with the three. Anything more than that, I've not tried yet. There's a lot of colour blocking, that's the right word, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's a lot of colour blocking coming up on the next section. I don't know whether to stick to my three. I've not got my other tools with me. I've only got the three, that one. But I don't know. I might do it off camera. I might try it off camera, because if I balls it up, at least it's not for everyone to look at. But Sparky's completed one of his. If you have watched our Temu haul, which should have been the last video that was on this channel, you would have seen our pickups. He's already done one. How long did this take you to do it? A couple of hours, would you say, on each? Couple of days?
I did it on... Was it yesterday? Did I do it yesterday?
In one day?
I think so, but I was doing it while I was waiting up for... Say, it took me a while, a little bit.
It took him a while, but he got it completed in
Only a small one.
in one day. It's that 20 by 20. I hope it comes up. Can you see it properly on there?
Yeah, you can see it.
Which is the zodiac sign for Taurus.
Not bad for a first.
Yeah, that was his
I
first.
can see little bits where I think I could improve, or it's...
It looks fine to me.
Have you seen where, right here, where there's that white gap? So
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the actual print underneath, where the colour hasn't...
Right. Don't know. It looks good. And his next one, if you did see that haul, you've probably already seen this one. It's the Leo. So you're going to start that now,
Yeah.
while I'm doing this. Yeah, that's a cool one. I think for my next one, because I've not officially counted how many hours or days this is I've been doing it for, I might try and jot down the timer when I start doing it.
Yeah, see how long it takes.
And yeah, see how long it does take. But
These smaller ones look better from a distance than close up. Like if you have a look from a distance.
From a distance, they do look better.
Yeah, I think it's
Can you
because...
show it on there? Don't know if it's going to come up properly on that camera. But it looks good to me. I like it. We're probably going to stick both of these together in a frame, do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because all my ones I'm going to put in that portfolio folder, whatever you call it, just to keep them safe.
Yeah. These are too small for that, aren't they?
Yeah, because it's A3, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, A3, okay. So, should we crack on?
You want me to turn it off?
Yeah,
You ready?
turn that, yeah. See how I look on that. Think that looks a bit, yeah? Can you
Yeah, that looks all right.
see it good?
I actually think it looks better.
Yeah. Right, I'm going to just grab it, tear it. I fold it up and then clip it. And I've also, since I was last on, purchased, bloody hell, I'm very dark now on the camera, these, what do you call them, these sheets? They've got a specific name.
Release paper.
Release?
think it's called release paste, I think.
Just to help me, like kind of block off a section, so I can concentrate on doing one section.
Some people take the whole sheet off and just put them on instead.
Do they?
Yeah.
And this will keep it.
Yeah, and then
That's a good idea actually. Because I bought, how many we got on these? About a couple of thousand? Not
no,
thousand,
a couple of
100.
hundred, yeah, there's a few hundred.
Few hundred of them, and these are all in one package, weren't they? They got this size as well.
Yeah.
So 2 different sizes if you're interested. Let me show them on that camera as well. You get 2 of these and 1 lot of that size. So I suppose now that I've only got half to do, I could just
You could put them on.
could put these on, couldn't I? Let's get a couple of strips of these out. I mean, I just think some of it's going to be exposed still, isn't it? You know, if I take the whole thing off,
Oh, yeah.
some of it's going to be exposed. So I'd have to commit to doing that that thin line that it's going to produce. Shall I do it?
No, no,
I've got this one as well, so I suppose I could stick that on.
yeah.
I'm tempted to take this off and then stick these on and just peel them off when I want to do them. These are reusable as well, aren't they?
Yeah, I think so.
These are reusable, the same both sides. Yeah, let me peel the whole thing off. I will get started. I won't screw it up, I'll just put it over there in case I do need it again. And then if I get a bulldog clip on that.
Oh, and my Timu light bulb works perfectly.
Yeah, sorry, I'll keep knocking the camera now. The Timu light board that Sparky got on that haul, if you've not watched it, check it out and see what we got from Timu. That was our first ever order from Timu. I probably should have prepped all this before I came on, but I didn't know I was going to do this. It doesn't matter if I go over the edge, does it? It's just going to line up to what I'm doing. That kind of lines up to what I'm doing. And then hopefully it just peels off. Yeah, hopefully you can see that. I do apologise if it's not in shot. Yeah, I've put that one on there. See if I can put one. Down here. I hope it just doesn't ruin the stickiness. So I've got to line that up with that. So I think that's right. Just got a bit exposed there though, so it's a bit iffy. Or is it a different? Can I come down a bit? Where are you? You're there. I just want to line it up with that. I don't know. It's not properly lined up now. I don't know if this is good or bad. Don't know if this is a good thing or bad thing. It doesn't line up properly. I've got little bits exposed when I line it up. Plus with this light board fully lit up, it doesn't really block anything out. It just covers, you know, because you can still see the picture. I need something that's going to block the picture out. Do you know what I mean? Because it's still fairly, you know, it lights up as if, well, the picture's there. I don't know, I'm babbling on anyway, Let's just crack on, shall we? Let's crack on. I don't know, it's like some sort of something from Halloween. Do that. I don't think I'll do the full strip, so I'm going to put this one. I mean, I'll try. I won't do it all on camera, but I'll try to get the majority of this exposed strip done. Hey? suppose you could.
One sheet and just put it in
Yeah.
to the point of it where you were exposed.
Could you use some sort of ruler though to line it up? I mean, I think I've lined it up as perfect as I can. But I just don't want any drill bits sticking to that paper once I start peeling it off. And then they pick up the drill bits. I think, oh bloody hell, I don't know if that's the best thingy for that camera. Let me try moving you across a little bit. Sorry, it's still getting used to this setup, so I'm sorry about this wobbly camera. I'm still trying to get used to this kind of what's the best setup. Because the board's at an angle, obviously I can't have you above me looking flat down because we're at an angle. But hopefully this comes out okay. Excuse if you see any bit of leg. Got my pyjama shorts on. In Sparky. I've not been doing that well over the weekend because I've formed an abscess. I'm sorry if you're eating, but this little discussion might put you off. But as you can see, I've had a shave, and I'm getting an abscess, or what I think is an abscess, on my cheek, right here. You can see the dark mark where it's started to ease off and ooze out. I'm sorry if I'm being disgusting right now, but sorry not sorry. It's one of those things, isn't it? I've had abscess. I think I've had 2 abscesses before on my back, right at the bottom of my spine, which had to be lanced and what do you call it? Packed, and that was one of the most painful experiences I've ever had to endure was when it was being packed, because I think it was for 2 weeks. It leaves a gaping hole right at the base of my spine where the abscess was, which had to be packed. And it's kind of like I don't know what the packing material is, but it's like a bandage, and every day you have to extract it to put a clean one in. And the first time after the operation, that was the worst pain, because obviously it was all tightly packed in there. And then when they were extracting it, it was, oh my God, it was very painful. For 2 weeks, so they discharge you, and then you'd have a nurse come out every day to do the same process. She'd unpack it and pack a new one. And it was god awful. Now this one, I've shaved. I had a hot bath, and Sparky done me a hot water bottle, which I've been pressing against my face. And today, just tonight, it started to ooze, which is a good sign, because we want that crap to come out. Because I hate going to the doctors. I will go to the doctors as a last resort, but I just hate it. Sparky's the same though. I can't stand going to the doctors. Yeah. Well, I read in the news as well, I don't know when it's happening, but they're having a bit of a strike just before Christmas. I don't know if that's happening now. I could do a multi-tool here. Can you see what I'm doing? But yeah. Of course, it's a build-up of pus. It's like, it can poison. It can, you know, if it gets that extreme, can poison your blood. Is that the right word? I ain't got a bloody thingy on.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas. And it's the poisoning that makes you feel a bit ill. So if you've ever had an abscess, you'll know what I'm on about. It does make you feel ill. So it's a good job we've not been at work this weekend. Saying that, I don't feel too bad. I've been drained because it is what?
When you was at work, you felt a bit rough.
Yeah, I don't, because this time of year, because it's so busy at work, I thought it's just probably me just being literally worn out, because it's mega big, as you would expect it to be. It's Christmas. A lot of people are ordering stuff, which it'll ease off, I think, after the next week, because the closer to Christmas we get, the quieter it'll be, because people are starting to order food. Whereas, I mean, we work for a place that sells predominantly clothes, but we do sell household items, gifts, toiletries. You know, we sell basically everything. So we should ease off after the next week, I think, because then people will want to concentrate on getting food. You know, last minute, because you want it as fresh as possible, don't you, obviously. At the moment, it's gifts. Get Christmas gifts in. Have you got all your Christmas gifts? Do you bother with Christmas? I know not everyone celebrates Christmas. Christmas for some people is a difficult time, isn't it? It's not a happy time, Christmas. Yeah, Merry Christmas. Not everyone celebrates it, is what I'm trying to say. Are we still recording on this one? Yeah. So because I can't see it, because I can't see what I'm actually recording, it's a bit weird when I'm filming this. What do you think of the progress so far of this diamond art painting then? Do you think I've done a good job? Do you think I'll get done for Christmas? I should do, shouldn't I? What did we say? What's the 7th of December?
Yeah.
So I should get done for Christmas, shouldn't I?
You've only got 2 days this week to be able to do it.
Right, 2 days off this week. And then Christmas is going to be the week after, isn't it? Because it's what? 15 days till Christmas, is it? Something like that.
It's going to be the 13th.
Which one?
On Saturday's the 13th, isn't it?
Saturday's going to be the 13th.
So you've got 2 weeks to do it.
2 weeks left. But in terms of days off, I've got 2 days next week. So
5 days after that.
5 days. I should get it done, shouldn't I? I don't want to still be doing it past Christmas. I can see quite a few blocks of A's there.
So past Christmas is just as Christmas Day now, or would you do it like Boxing Day up to New Year?
No, up to Christmas Eve. I want to get it done before Christmas Day. What do you think? Should be able to do it. So apart from my abscess this weekend, I've been playing Planet Coaster 2 because they've released a toy, kind of like it's called Toy Box DLC. So you can make your own. I suppose if you're looking at it at a Disney point of view, you can make your own Toy Story land. And yeah, it's really good. It's really good, $9.99 if anyone's interested. I've just done a little section for now. I don't want to rush. They got a free update as well with that DLC. They brought back all the Christmas stuff that was from the first game. Now, one thing they did not do, I've noticed, they did not re-release any of the Halloween stuff, which is quite shocking. So, you know, we like to do a spooky theme park. What else have I been doing? I watched Gremlins, the original Hold on, there's people yakking outside. Yeah, I watched the Gremlins movie last night while I was trying to ease this abscess. Because apparently you probably heard on the news that they've given the green light for Gremlins 3. Now, I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing. What you don't think? I suppose if they said that, oh, we're doing a reboot, that probably would have given you worse feelings. But for Gremlins 3, apparently Steven Spielberg is on board, as he should be. I can't remember if he did the second one though. I can't remember. I should have looked into it before I started recording. But yeah, what's your thoughts on that? Of course, during this year, 2025, we've also had reports that they'll be doing The Goonies. I don't know if it's a sequel or if it's a reboot, but
I think it's the person who's doing Goonies.
Yeah.
Got told that the
Gremlins.
that they have to do the Goonies as well, but it's the same person.
All right.
It's like in the contract. That's what I read.
Is it the original person from the original movies?
I'm not too sure.
I don't know. Chris Columbus seems to ring a bell. I don't know if he produced. If that name rings a bell from 80s movies.
You started watching Stranger Things?
Yeah, I've finished the first 4 episodes of Stranger Things. I'm enjoying it so far. I was a bit meh because of the last series or the last season. As I said before, the episodes are way too long. I prefer the episodes to be about 45 minutes. I don't want every single episode to be like 90 minutes. Because it's a big, it's not a massive commitment, but it's a commitment to sit there for 90 minutes. Especially if you want to binge watch them, you're sitting there, then your whole day's gone. You've watched like 4 episodes, that's like 4 movies. Yeah, it seems as if the plot was getting a little bit dragged out, and there's lots of things going on. Obviously, all the characters are separated, and they're telling the story of what's happening to them over there, that group over there, them there, and that. But I'll tell you what, it's nice to see Linda Hamilton in this season. Yeah. I think she's took over the role of the, I don't know characters' names, I do apologise, but is it Matthew Modine? He played the doctor into the scientist or the doctor, whatever. Because they killed him off in the last season, spoiler alert. She's not took his role, she's similar to his character. So she's a bit of a baddie. And she's after Elle. She's trying to capture Elle. But in the spoiler alert, if anyone's bothered or not, just skip over this little bit. Spoiler alert, I don't know what season she was in, but the young Indian girl, I'm going to say, I don't know what season it was. It might have been 2 or 3. Basically, she's the same as Elle, and they it's bugging me now. I don't know what season it was, but anyway, yeah, she was part of that group, but she's already been captured by Linda Hamilton's character, so she's back. That young Indian girl is back. Which, of course, was if you have been watching it, that was the last episode, episode 4. That's how it ended. So we've now got to wait until December 26th for the next, I don't know how many episodes. And then they're ending it on, I don't know if it's New Year's Eve or New Year's Day. They're releasing the last couple of episodes. I don't know how it works, or they're dragging it out. Yeah, sorry about the spoiler alerts if you've not watched it or if you're not bothered about it. Yeah. Spoiler alert. Oh, wow. So that's my problem when I pick up using multi-tool. I've usually got one like dragging off or falling off. I've got a bunch of F's here, I'm trying to do them. I've got two more there, I could pick them up. I know this is not rocket science or, you know, I'm no expert, but, you know, the bigger the tray you've got, tip a load of your drills in, and this is the best way to use a multi-tool because a lot of them seem to fall into place. I know that's probably not rocket science, but it's a little tip for you if you want to have a go at doing multi-tooling. I don't know what the proper word is. Multi-tool. So Sparky may not have realised, but on the last WIP Sip and Chat I was talking about most people's favourite Christmas movies, and I reckon Home Alone would be one of the top ones. Tina Love mentioned It's a Wonderful Life, which I have watched. I think I've watched it once. Yeah, I did enjoy it, and that was recently. But when I say recently, probably within the last 5 years, I watched it. That was the first and only time I've watched it. And she also mentioned Miracle on 34th Street, which I presume she's talked about the original and not the remake of the 90s with what's his face in it, Attenborough, and the girl who played Matilda. Is it Matilda? I can't remember her name now. She was, yeah, Wilson. Yeah. So what would you say is your favourite Christmas movie for Sparky?
Probably National Lampoons.
Yeah, National Lampoon's Vacation, Christmas Vacation with Chevy Chase.
I also like Christmas with the Cranks.
Christmas with the Cranks. I remember that being one of your favourites. Sorry, I'm knocking this camera over. So that for me, that was okay. It was all right. Tim Allen and Jamie Lee Curtis. Christmas with the Cranks. What about Christmas song? What is your favourite ultimate Christmas song? What's yours, Sparky?
I like that. Is it Carol of the Bells?
Is it? What's it? Carol?
Carol of the Bells. You know the one that was in
Home Alone?
Yeah.
Yeah. Try and play a little bit, because I think I've used that before in a video on my old channel.
Well, we've had that on the radio, haven't we? Christmas music, non-stop.
Yeah. At work at the minute, they've put, I think the radio station's called Magic, but then each radio station now has got spin-offs, like you've got 80s, 90s. Magic have got a Christmas station. I've lost my pen then. But the thing is, it seems every hour, bear in mind we're doing a 12-hour shift, every hour they seem to play the same songs. So it's 60 minutes worth of the same songs. But then at that 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning, you might get an odd, I've just dropped something, I think it's wax. You might get an odd different Christmas single. Yeah. Because I was shocked when Sir Cliff Richard came on. Do you remember that morning?
Yeah, because you were saying.
Yeah. they didn't play any Cliff Richard, and like I said in one of these videos, he was known. He was known for bringing out a Christmas hit every year, and you rarely hear him on the radio. Then all of a sudden, coming up towards the end of the shift, they played Mistletoe and Wine. Am I still on this one? I'm sorry if you can't. I was thinking, what's the best setup for this? Should I just do it flat down on the desk and have this camera looming over me, looking straight down? Would that be a better angle? Or do you think this turns out all right? Let me know. Let's have some creative comments in the comments section. Creative. Would my head keep being in the way? I don't know. I think other people do it though, don't they? Top down. We watch a lot of top down like shopping hauls, don't we? People seem to do it okay. Yeah.
What's your favourite Christmas song?
I was trying to think then. I like the, there's quite a few. I like, obviously, Sir Cliff Richard. Apart from the Millennium Prayer, I'm not a religious person, and that was, I can't remember why, but I remember when that was released, it caused quite a bit of controversy, the Millennium Prayer. Do you remember?
Yeah, I don't know why then.
But I like Mistletoe and Wine, I like Saviour's Day. That one, is it something New York? What's a fairy tale?
Pogues.
Yeah, the Pogues. I like that one.
Yeah, I like that.
I can't pick one. If I had to pick one, I don't know.
I like the, was it John Lennon War Is Over?
Yeah. I like that one. And I didn't realise till you said it's Thingy in the background singing. I thought it was just a bunch of kids, but it's Yoko, isn't it?
You never know.
No, I never knew. I thought it was just a bunch of kids singing in the background. It's Yoko.
Yeah, with a bunch of kids.
I never realised. Is anyone else out there not actually realise that was Yoko in the background? Why is I don't know why the lighting's so dark, but I've got it on the same. Oh, because I've not done this setup with two cameras. That's why. I've usually got the big light on. So if this camera is too dark, I might just knock it out of this, of these videos. It's because I've not got the big light on. The camera that's facing me like a webcam, it's really, really dark. But yeah, like I'm saying, it's just testing at the minute. These batteries are not 100%, so this will be a short video, well, shorter than the last, and I'm hardly getting anything done. I'm looking for Z. I think that's it for Z. Yeah, I'm trying to, when I do it, because of getting these papers, which I thought would make it easier, I'm trying to do like a square section at a time, which I can see a few F's in here. I thought I'd emptied it. Bloody hell. Let me grab them first. I've not had many whoopsies. I had a few last night where I dropped, I think I dropped about 4. But I managed to find them. It's that funnel, the rubber funnel, because they stick to the end of it, the static. Probably should have washed it, do you think?
Mine's okay.
Well, mine, they all get stuck right on the end. Even when you dip it in the pot, it collects them. It sticks to the end. Even, which one? You don't get it with that one? Do you not get it with that one?
Not really, no.
Sparky's well away now. He's all over it. trying to think as well which one to do next once this one's done. I'm gonna, sorry, I keep bashing that camera. I know I've purchased 2 of these Christmassy ones. I'm not gonna bother starting that. I'm thinking probably The Simpsons. I might do that one next. But I don't know. It depends how the mood goes once I've done this. We'll do some eyes next, so I can see a load of eyes. If I can see the pot. I mean, I've got some wintry ones I suppose I could do, especially from that art box. But you know, I want something big, bright and colourful, and The Simpsons is quite big, bright and colourful. Where's my pen gone now? Right, so these are eyes. I'm trying to pick up that 3. I'm trying not to get it on the paper. Oh, I've not got many. I've not got many 3 in a row that are all turned. There's some there now, look, if I push it with my finger. Is there? Why?
The actual, to see the letters.
Right.
I don't know if it's actual, like, printed it.
Yeah.
Even with the lights. I've got the light on full on the...
Is it darker?
I don't know if it looks a bit blurry, the actual...
Right. So the print's not that good.
It's not as clear, I don't think.
And this was your Temu, wasn't it?
Yeah. Which is to be expected with it being £1.50.
Yeah, they were £1.50 if you've not watched our Temu haul. Those smaller 20 by 20 Sparky's Zodiacs, they were £1.50.
I mean, it's okay, it's just a little bit more difficult.
Yeah. I'm looking for a 3. Bloody hell. There's a 3 there and it's picked up 2. What evs? We don't really celebrate Christmas, do we, Sparky? No,
not anymore.
No. We're just grateful of, I was going to say grateful of an extra day off, but it's not an extra day off this year. We are fuming that they're forcing us to use holiday pay for our day off, which, yeah. They usually give you the option to have it as unpaid, which you would have to have, because we work night shift, so we would have to have Christmas Day and Boxing Day as unpaid, because and New Year's Eve, because they close the building. The building is closed, so even if, you know, it's not an option to go in and work, they're closed. So we don't think it's fair that they're forcing people to use holiday balance, which is supposed to be a benefit of working there. So from now on, your holiday balance isn't completely yours because you've got to save some for Christmas.
Like saving 3 or 4 days off.
Yeah.
Holiday.
So here we are. Here's your benefit of having, what is it, 20 days a year is what we get. But then they're taking 3 of them back for Christmas. The only other thing this company does is allow you to purchase holidays. I think last year, this year it was 3, but it's usually 5 days you can buy, which means they'll take an allowance out your wage every month over the course of the year for you to have extra holiday. So that's the only other way of doing it if you want your full holiday allowance without them taking it back off you, is to buy it. So it kind of defeats the purpose, really. I think they should just let you have unpaid holiday. We should.
Let you work one of your days off instead as well. Like
Yeah.
you don't want to do that if you don't want to work.
No. And they're not giving that as an option this show anyway, the option to, okay, you can have, if you're supposed to be in Christmas Day, work a different shift instead and have Christmas Day off. They're not giving that option. I'm going to do some H's next. I think there's only a few. This was, as well, if you've not been following along, this was the one where I was struggling to distinguish H and N on this painting, but I think with the light board it does kind of help. I still struggle, my eyes still struggle. It depends how long I've been here for doing it, but now and again I still struggle when I look at it thinking, is that an H or is that an N? Now the H is a slightly more lighter. Did I not pick one up? So that's a H there. The N's are a tiny little bit more darker, a darker blue. There's some H's there. Don't forget your drink. This is sip, whip and chat. Don't forget your drink. And the K as well. I've got a K and a H there. I can just barely determine that that's a K and not a H because it's the same shade. But we've got some down here. Let's have a sip of the old iron brew. Oh, it's a packet. I keep hearing. If I hear any type of noise, I think, oh God, I've dropped something. I've dropped 6,000 drills. How are we doing for battery? I'll keep going until the battery's dead. I think this one, if this one goes off with my head on it, it's because the battery's dead. I forgot what I was doing then, H. Also, if you've not noticed, I did purchase this extra large mouse mat, which was suggested by the lovely Tina. Tina, my love. It does work. It does make it less slippy, but it does still move, as you would expect. I think it's the actual stand I've got that's, it hasn't got enough grip on it for it just to stay still. I mean, I don't press down too hard, but I do get a little bit of movement from the board. It just feels a bit sturdier for me if I hold on. So you probably see me having a grip of the board while I'm doing it. Looking for those H. Yeah, going back to not celebrating it anymore, I think one of the reasons is you're just too knackered after work. You just want to chill out. I think that's all the H. I'm going to go for these. I'll go and do the N's next. Oh, yeah, I feel worn out now. And, you know, we've had this weekend off because it is our weekend off. So that's 3 nights. That's the most we get off. And then back tomorrow for 2 nights. We'll then get 2 nights off, but then we'll be working the next weekend. And is it Christmas after that? It's got to be Christmas after that, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've not looked at the layout properly. Is it like 1 day in, 1 day off because of Christmas?
1 day in,
1 day in,
3 days off,
3 off.
then
Is it another
1 day back in,
1 day back in?
then don't we get a week off?
I think it's a week off, only because it just joins up with our days off. So we're not having it wouldn't be a week off if the place wasn't shut. But it just falls, it's how our days off fall, it ends up with us having a week off.
Because that goes into our 3 days off.
Right, goes into our next weekend that we're off.
I think it's all right.
I was going to say it's not a holiday, but it is a holiday, isn't it? Because of they're getting us to use holiday pay. So really, it is holiday that we're using. Now I've got a bit of colour blocking here if I can get 3. I've got 3 there. See, I struggle when I'm doing a colour, a row of 3 next to other drills on there. So if it's a gap if it's just one gap with those 3 in, I'll struggle to squeeze them in, and I think the term is popping. Probably get some drill popping, is that the term? I think it is, isn't it?
What's that?
When you're squeezing the drill in gaps. Like I've got some colour blocking now, but it's all gaps. And I get popping, is it? I think that's the expression, isn't it?
I'm not too sure. I know what you mean.
Drill popping. And if you are new, welcome. This is my first big for me, 40 by 30 diamond art painting. I've only ever done coasters before this. I did I can't remember which, I think it was Michael Myers coaster. So I started off on the coasters, which is a great little way of getting into the hobby. And, you can figure out if you're going to enjoy it or not. And then move on to the bigger picture, so to speak. But I'm enjoying it, even though the process is quite slow. Like I said at the start, I'm getting more confident with the multi-tool. I've not tried bigger than 3, but I might do that. I might do that when I come back off camera, because I've got a lot. What's it called? Colour block. Got a load of colour blocking coming up on the next couple of sections. We've done all the ends. N. I think I have. Yeah, I'm one of those people who, if I can avoid going to the doctors, I will do, because I don't like it. And I think that comes from, I don't know, do you believe that certain traits are, well, I think they are, aren't they? Certain traits you inherit from family, because my grandma, she hated going to the doctors or going to the hospital, and I think I mentioned it before, the only time she ever went to hospital was to give birth. Anything wrong with her, she wouldn't go. She never went. And even with my granddad, who passed away quite a few years before my grandma did, she didn't go into the hospital when he was like on his last days. That's how much she hated hospitals. But not to speak ill of the dead, it wasn't, let's just say it wasn't like a happy marriage type thing. But I think even if it was, she still maybe would not have gone to the hospital, because she just hates it.
I think I wouldn't mind going to the doctors as well.
No.
If you actually, like, did things, you actually
Yeah.
don't seem bothered.
No.
Like, you think you're pulling it on or whatever.
Yeah, you feel like you're wasting their time.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they don't seem bothered. I can't remember the last time I went to the doctors. I think I had, I think it's when I had some eczema on my hand, because I used to be a baker, and I was getting this eczema on my hand, and I went to see the doctor, see if I can get, because I needed something that wasn't just over the counter, and he said, you know, you might have to start looking for another job. That was his answer, but he did give me some cream that cleared it up. Imagine that, just look for another job. That's the doctor's advice. I remember going about my knees, because I used to work in HR as a payroll clerk, and I obviously sit at the desk. That was the job, sitting at the desk for 8 hours. And I would, if I couldn't stretch my legs out, my knees would hurt really bad. So I went to the doctors, and he said something about the cartilage wear and tear, and try and lose some weight, which is the typical answer that I'd usually get, because I'm a biggish person. Try and lose weight. If you manage to lose a little bit of weight, come back and I'll give you something to help you lose weight. That's what the answer was for the knees. That was it. I don't think he gave me anything for them. But that was it. I was in and out of that office within a couple of minutes. Think about that, Sparky. Just, yeah. Yeah. You can't be off much longer, you're going to have to go back into it. What are we doing now? J? Did I already do J? No. J. Where's me? Oh. What about New Year's as well? I used to be more into New Year's as I grew older. Obviously, as a child, it's all about the presents. But as you grow into an adult, it's all about the food and drink. I was more into New Year's and always going out for New Year's. As children, saying that was as kids, our parents always used to take us out for New Year's. We used to go out for a meal. And then we'd go into the city centre, Birmingham, Birmingham city centre, for the fireworks. They used to have fireworks. They used to have like concerts. I remember seeing M People. Do you remember them? M People. Heather Smalls. Yeah. I remember seeing her. But then as town became more busier, we just used to go out for a meal. We used to go to an Indian restaurant, which of course is my parents' favourite. If you're going out for a meal. We used to go to an Indian restaurant, come back and see the New Year in at home. You never went out at all? New Year's Eve? Yeah. My mum just took us out for a meal. Well, you was out one year, weren't you? The first year we met.
Yeah.
So we'd either go to an Indian restaurant or we'd go to a place here called The Harvester, which it doesn't seem as good as it used to be. But how would you describe The Harvester? It's like, is it like a country pub restaurant type
Like a,
food?
yeah, it's a bar restaurant.
Yeah.
Yeah, bar restaurant.
And that used to be really nice. I think Sparky had the gammon that year, didn't you? Do you remember? You had gammon.
Yeah,
I'd always have the chicken. Oh, I didn't realise I got stuff down here. I'm only looking at this section, and I've got stuff down here. Bloody hell. What am I on now? K. Let's do the Ks. So I might have to come back to... Pots have already been opened.
that's what I just had to do.
Yeah,
I realised I missed it.
yeah.
I've left it, so.
I always miss a certain one. But you don't see it until you've packed everything away.
Yeah.
There are New Years where Mum and Dad used to go out on their own, or probably with friends, and we'd stay at Grandma's. Because Grandma used to give me a baby sham. Do you remember them? Baby sham. Have a little bottle of baby sham. And I remember being sick once. I think Bucks Fizz or baby sham was the drinks for the kids. Yeah, I remember one year I was lying in bed and I was just sick and all of it was just like carrots. I remember. Sorry, this little video is going to be disgusting. But I remember, that's what I remember. I vividly remember it, just seeing carrots from the lovely dinner that, because Grandma's food was always the best, wasn't it? Grandma's Sunday lunch was always the best. Grandma's buttered toast was always the best. Grandma's cakes, homemade fairy cakes she always used to do and let you lick the bowl afterwards of the cake batter or the chocolate. Any more L?
What about going away for Christmas?
We always spoke about it. Did you ever go away?
We never went away.
No.
Well, people do now, don't they?
Yeah.
It's more popular.
I remember Ma and Pa always used to talk about, you know, going away for Christmas, spending Christmas abroad. But then as kids, you didn't like that idea. Well, I didn't. I wanted just a tradition of, you know, staying in, getting your Christmas gifts in the morning.
Would you do it now?
Probably, yeah, probably now. I can see, you know, why as an adult you'd want to, you know, have Christmas abroad. We used to go abroad every year though. Our parents loved travelling abroad, mainly Spain, different places in Spain. We've been to Belgium, we've been to Bulgaria, we went to Tunisia. So we've been quite a few places.
I'd like to see what Disney's like in
Would you?
Christmas.
Orlando.
Yeah.
Because you wouldn't go to Disneyland Paris, would you?
No.
Why?
I don't know. I don't think it's the same.
I think it would. You watch videos on it.
I haven't seen it.
Watch a video on it and I think depends, because we're more into Universal. I suppose it wouldn't suit us as much, but if you are into Disney, I think you'd be all right if, you know.
I think if it was going to be like the Paris one,
Yeah.
it'd have to be just like for a couple of days.
I think that's the deal though, isn't it? If you do book. I remember...
Because there's nothing else really
No.
around.
But I remember when it first...
International Drive and going to
Yeah, there's more to do in Orlando. But I remember when that first opened, Disneyland Paris, it was just advertised as like a 4, maybe 5 day break. But you'd stay in the resort as well, in the actual Disney resort. The cost of it, yeah. 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 I don't know what the cost of it would be now, but I know when it first opened, it was through the roof if you wanted just a 3, 4, 5 day break. It costs you just as much to go to Orlando.
And I think in America everything's more bigger.
Yeah.
They seem to celebrate holidays more.
Yeah. Sounds like someone's car alarm. I've always loved America. I've always been fascinated with America, and I think it's because that's how we get brought up, isn't it? Movies we watch, they're all American. TV shows, the best ones were always American. Because I used to think, you know, if you believe in past lives, maybe I was American in a past life, but I think it's the amount of media that came out of America. This was before the internet. You know, that's big Hollywood blockbusters. Just British films didn't, you know, no. Yeah. You know, the production was bigger, special effects was bigger. You know, I'm not saying there's, you know, all British movies are crap, because there's some good British movies out there. Yeah, back in the day, for us growing up, was exposed to a lot of American movies and TV shows. What am I doing? I do still keep forgetting about that. So I might, I know there's one P and there's one, no, there's more than one T. I'm going to grab that P, because what I've started doing now, if I see one, I don't tip so many out the jar, out the tub, I just grab one. I try and grab one out the tub, just slide one out the tub. It's just quicker. Is that what you do? Yeah, if you can see just one, because I've got one P. Where am I? PP. Yeah, I'm not too sure what's the best angle for this camera. I think my leg's been in the video, all videos, so I do apologise. I don't want to offend anyone with my hairy leg. But, you know, I'm just keeping it real over here, enter. Just keeping it real on this channel. That's what I enjoy looking for on YouTube, is people who, you know, real and down to earth and don't really give a crap. About perfection, I'm talking about perfection. You know, not everything's got to be perfect today. You know, I'm not, what's the word? Is aesthetics. The aesthetics of this video aren't going to be perfect. I'm not all la-di-da. Just me. Somebody said, I had a few comments. I think it was on my, when I made my own Kit Kat coffee. I think it was a short, because it's not often I get comments on videos. But it was on the short, and I had at least 2 comments say all seemed quite like a chilled guy, which is me, isn't it, Sparky?
Yeah.
It's just me. I'm laid back. I think I take after my dad. He's always just been, you know, laid back, cool. That's why growing up, I think, I don't know if I mentioned it before, but we never said dad. We never called him dad. We called him by his nickname because his name's Gary. Everyone calls him Gal, and we always call him Gal. It's very rare that we say dad. It was a serious issue if you mentioned, you know, you called him by dad. But that's not out of disrespect. It's because he was like one of us. Growing up, he was one of us. He was one of the kids, because he used to wind us up rotten, and we did him as well. And that's what our mum always used to say. Just like one of the bloody kids. So it wasn't a disrespectful thing not calling him dad. It just always called him by his nickname. This one won't pop out. Oh, bloody hell. I dropped his Sparky. Remind me I've got a tea on the floor. I've got another one now stuck on that bloody funnel. I think so. Because he never, from what I remember, unless he used to hide it really good, he never used, I never seen him get stressed. It's a couple of times, obviously, you see him get angry because probably there's been a situation that's made him dead angry, but it's very rare. He's always like been chilled, no stress. Let's do these C's next. And I'm a bit like that into Sparky. It's not often like worrying about something. Yeah. My mum was always the, well, she still is, she's always a worrier. Yeah. No, because you can't, well, you've said it yourself, you're worrying about, half the time you worry about something that you can't control. So what's the point in worrying, eh? If it's something you can't control, if you're happy, stay positive. You live longer as well, because when you worry about stuff, it's not just a mental effect it has on you. It's physical as well. And when you get stressed and that, it takes a toll on your heart. Yeah, Sparky gets chest pains now and again, and he has been to the hospital in Sparky quite a few years ago now. Yeah, we were there all night, and they said it's a pulled muscle. After hours of waiting, after all night waiting around. Yeah, no drink, nothing. We didn't get looked after. Just get left on a ward, didn't we? No. But that's what they said, it's a pulled muscle. It must be a pulled muscle because all the tests he had done were all coming back okay. So they put it down to a pulled muscle. Which we don't know how or why, isn't it, Sparky? No. E's are I know. There's just dribs and drabs now. Just dribs and drabs. How we doing for batteries? Not too bad. Right. I want 2 R's.
What about Christmas meals? Do you always have
Yeah.
the traditional Christmas meal when you were growing up?
We always did. Yeah. We always used to have the same thing, and Ma would always do that prawn cocktail starter. Because that was...
Never bothered with like Star.
No.
They just had like the normal,
No.
like a Sunday dinner. Really.
Yeah.
And then you'd have like the sandwiches.
Yeah.
Or leftover turkey, whatever.
We always had a 3-course meal. We didn't have the dessert probably until a few hours later.
Which is posh.
Yeah, but we'd always have one of those Viennese bloody whirls. Do you remember them?
Yeah.
That frozen, how would you describe it? It's like a frozen ice cream. Is it?
Yeah.
Like between wafers, between very thin wafers. Viennese, is it Viennese? Viennetta? What is it?
Is it Viennetta?
Viennetta roll? Or is it just Viennetta? I think it's just Viennetta. But Google it, you'll be able to see. Yeah, we always had one of them as a kids because we never liked Christmas pudding. But I don't think, apart from, I think it was only Dad who liked Christmas pudding. I don't think our Ma did. So we didn't, I don't think we ever had Christmas pudding in the house because nobody liked it. Have you ever had Christmas pudding? You like stuff like that, don't you?
Not Christmas pudding.
Not Christmas pudding, but you have those,
Is it like a Christmas cake? It's
yeah, with marzipan.
yeah.
Not,
You know, you have like a small amount because it's quite.
yeah, it's quite rich. Christmas cake slices.
You don't like it, do you?
No, I'm not a big fan of marzipan.
It's like leaving mince pies.
Yeah,
Not really for me.
I do enjoy mince pie, but it's not something I'd have, you know, often. I think that's that section done, so I'm going to stop it there. Really, these videos are just a little chat and an update of what I've been doing, because I know I don't get a lot done during the actual video. But what I will try and do is this section here, off camera. I'm trying to, the next time I record anything, probably be on Thursday, and then that video will be uploaded on the Monday because we're working all the weekend. So that'll probably be my next video, my next whip, sip and chat. Will probably be, when you watch this, it'll probably be coming up on the following Monday. Because I should imagine this one will be uploaded this week on Wednesday. So hopefully that makes sense. And hopefully you're enjoying these videos, I'm hoping. Because I've got a hell of a lot of diamond art painting to do. So stick around. Give me that thumbs up as well, I've noticed. Not a lot of people, I don't know if you forget or just don't think I deserve a thumbs up. But it's not often I say it on the video. Please consider hitting that like button. Lick the like. And subscribe. Consider subscribing if you are enjoying and you're not subscribed yet. I'm going to stop yakking. Get on with the whacking. And I'll see you on the next one. Take care.